Go through a series of questions and we're going to eliminate people. What I want to discover today is who, like me, is a true-blooded, fully fledged entrepreneur. I'm going to ask you 13 questions, only 13 because I had to fill 15 slides, one intro, one at the end. I'm going to ask you 13 questions to describe you. If at any point I stop describing you, just sit down. We might be left with one, we might be left with five. I hope Martin's still standing. And then I'll probably have a chat with you at the bar after because we might relate. I don't know how long I can go on like this for. So we all understand the rules at least. Okay. Anyone's birthday? Yeah. Where's Scott? I need funding. Have you met Spiegler the shark here? The most famous Israeli guy in the room? You right? Okay. Well, the first slide is me explaining that, so could probably skip that. So yeah, we're going to discover 13 signs you could be an entrepreneur. I was a bit unsure of what to talk about, but I thought let's just discover who amongst us should be living the life they should be living. So let's get into it. First, we actually skipped one there. Anyway, the first one is hates the status quo. If any of you hate the status quo, you want to do exactly the opposite to what everyone is doing, just keep standing. Like the great Steve Jobs started a great business out of that, think different. And you're all still standing. That's great. Martin, are you sitting down? No, you're okay. Okay. Second, you are easily bored. You hate the status quo. You are easily bored. Bill Gates quit Harvard. Harvard was not stimulating enough for him, so he quit and started the biggest company in the world. You're still standing. Fantastic. Number 3, we've got you can't keep a job anyway. Don't forget, this is how best... Look, you all sit down. Keep standing. I can see a few of you up. The great Walt Disney was told he wasn't imaginative enough and lacked creativity, believe it or not. An idea a minute. Richard Branson, an idea a minute. Are you amongst your friends the type of guy that when you see a problem, you just want to solve it? When you see bar service and you think it can improve, you tell them about it. Any way you can improve the life around you. Okay, next. Tony Stark, authority sucks. Privatize world peace. Are you the type of guys that would privatize world peace? Keep standing. Got about 10 people in the room. Good to see you up too, Will. Next, you don't do, who's that up there? Okay, you don't do small talk. It's not that you don't like small talk, you're happy to do it, it's just that you'd rather talk about all the wonderful things you should be working on and all the wonderful things you should be solving. Good to see a few of you up still. Okay, you got your ass kicked before. For me, I got my ass kicked in year 10, I don't forget it. His name was Mark Keep, I'll find him one day. And that really spawned me to work and work harder and realize that it would never happen again. Mike Tyson also got his ass kicked when he grew up. Next, we've got you're crazy. By crazy, I mean you are literally crazy about what you are doing. Sam, I know you're crazy about CIC, and it's great to see you still standing. Entrepreneurs are inherently crazy about what they're doing. In fact, Howard Schultz was told many, many times by his family, you shouldn't be doing it. I'm an identical twin. I've got this point up here. I've got a great sibling rivalry with my identical twin brother. Imagine growing up, imagine I was Roger Federer growing up with Rafael Nadal. That's what it was like for me growing up. Everywhere I went, he was there. If I hopped on, here we go, what's next? Your dad hates you? No. You might want to hold. By dad hating you, I want to describe this. My dad gave me the self-belief that I could do anything. The only type of guy that would set me up for failure like that, you must hate me. So I've got who hates me, and that's put everyone down. Okay. Next point, your way is the highway. I don't know what it's like working with Martin, but I'm sure he's happy to listen to you, entertain you, take those thoughts on board, but ultimately it's only going his way. Can we attest to that? Next point, you never settle. I love this cheesy smile from Anthony Robbins up there. The concept of never settling is always looking to improve what you're doing, always looking to find the next best thing. When you go on holiday, your type of a holiday is sitting by the pool on your iPad or your Mac and discovering what's next. I love this one, especially if you ask my staff, you cannot spell. I can't spell to save myself. Richard Branson, Charles Schwab, not to put myself in the same category, but they can also not spell. Ted Turner, great guy, cannot spell. All classed as dyslexic, so don't be alarmed if you do. And you, and have we got anyone still standing? I knew that slide about the hate the father. I said to my assistant she shouldn't put it up. So anyway, it's great to have you all here. Nobody's still standing. And thank you very much.